Happy Planner Wednesday. What we're going to be doing this week is a spread on a classic movie, Woman in the Mirror, starring Edward G. Robinson. And it's not like a gangster movie or anything like that. He's just really good. And Joan Bennett's in it. And like I said, Edward G. Robinson, okay? So let me show you the paper that I've picked out. I have this. I got this in a hot buy pad quite a while ago at Michael's. Many of you may remember me hauling this quite a while ago, but it just looks like books because he plays a professor in this movie, okay? And then this is the glitz and glam from Joan Bennett, okay? So I've picked that together. I think that looks really cute. And then I'm just going to be using this Dollar Tree washi. I think it just looks sophisticated. He is like middle of the road. He's comfortable. He's well off. He's not exceptionally wealthy. But she has all this glitz, okay? And I'm just going to be using a Paper Mate marker in Tuxedo Black, okay? So what I'm going to do, since my planner is so full, and I'm glad everyone enjoyed Shock. It really is a good movie. But since my planner is so full, and you can get rings to expand your planner, but I'm not going to mess with it because I only have a little bit left, and then I'll be getting a new one. But I'm just going to decorate it inside my planner, okay? So let me move this out of the way and we'll start cutting it. I want this with the books to be the dominant paper of the spread, but I want this side with more of the silver in it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one first. I'm so happy. It is like 30-some degrees out there right now, and with the wind chill, and it's supposed to get really down into the 20s tonight. So I'm beside myself. I love cold weather because we don't get much here, and I'm sure it'll be warming back up in no time. But hey, I'm very thankful for what I can get. And I'm definitely going to have it looking cold in my house, so... Okay, and then like I said, I really like this paper because it just brings out all the glitz that she is. And I don't think I mentioned this, but this spread is from the 11th of November to the 17th. I don't know where time is going, but it is moving on, okay? So I'm going to put that right there. Then I'm going to put, let's see, I want to make sure I have something more silver on this side as well. I think I'll put this one. No, I want to put this one here because I also want some books. Okay, I like that. And then I'll just put this right here. I think that is going to look really nice, okay? So let's go ahead and put our paper down. I got the silver paper. I've had it a while, several months actually, maybe even 6-7 months. And I'm not sure, I may have picked it up at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It was just a single piece of paper. when I see something I like, I try to grab it because you never know when you may want to incorporate it in your planner. And like I've said before, I do my planner a little differently. This is more a creative outlet for me. And I have the Big Happy Planner, and it keeps, in this like weekly spread, that's where I do my creative outlet. And then in the monthly part, that's where I keep myself on track of things that I need to do. Okay, I love how that turned out. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our washi down. And this is just Dollar Tree washi, and I love Dollar Tree washi. It tears so nicely. And this silver paper is sort of like a cloth. It's weird. It's like a fabric almost paper. So I think that's why it's not wanting to stay down really well. And then I'm just going to turn this like I typically always do and just come down through here because I do think it looks much more finished like this. Okay, then we'll just come right down through here. I'm glad that these pages come out because I don't really like decorating it inside of a planner where the pages don't come out. And it allows your stuff to adhere better, I think. Your washi and everything. Okay, so let's put our stickers down. I think that really gives us a good feel for the movie, okay? So, like I said, this is Woman in the Window with Edward G. Robinson and Joan Bennett, and that's what the little DVD looks like. So I'm just going to put that right here. And then, like I said, he is married, and he is a professor, and he has 2 children, and his wife and children go away on a summer holiday, and it leaves him at home, okay? And he's been at the gentleman's club with some friends, and they see this picture in the window, and he's just amazed by it. And that was this. I got this ahead of myself. I don't know. I guess the cold weather has frozen my brain. I don't know. But anyway, he's been in the gentleman's club. And this is the picture that all the men are talking about. And he goes back to look at it again. and he sees her, and she says she's the one that it was painted of, and you can tell that. Okay, then he takes her, and he knows he shouldn't, for a drink because he's married. Okay. And then it just keeps, he gets in deeper and deeper. So he decides he'll walk her home and go upstairs, which he knows he shouldn't do because he's married. But he just keeps getting in deeper. And he even says, oh, I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Okay. And then while they're in there looking at things, other pictures that were painted of her and different things, this man comes through the door and starts trying to choke Edward G. Robinson. And so he ends up, she throws him some scissors and he kills the man. He stabs him in the back. And then the rest of this is just all about how this one decision has totally affected his life, okay? And here he is. She's telling him now, originally they weren't going to have any contact with each other anymore, but she's telling him they're being blackmailed, okay? So I'm going to put that right there. And the man wants $5,000. And he tells her it won't stop at that. He'll just keep blackmailing us. So they come up with the idea to try to kill the blackmailer. Well, here's the blackmailer, and they've got something in his drink that will cause him to have what looks like a heart attack. Well, so I'm going to put this right here. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but then there's this phone call right here that Edward G. Robinson gets, and I won't tell you what happens after that. Okay? So let me just write down a few things that I need to do, but this is such a good suspenseful movie. Okay, so let's take a look at the finished spread, but I love it. I love how this gives you a good feel for him being in like a professor, and her glitz that comes along, because the man that was killed was giving her money, so she looks very wealthy, okay? But I love how this turned out. Like I said, it's a very good thriller. Until the very end, you don't know what's going on. But I really love how my paper and washi and stickers turned out. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.